Alright, hey, and welcome to a post-Christmas review here with Atomic Martian Toy Reviews. I'm Matt.
I'm Jason.
And we're going to review this DC Universe Hal Jordan Thaal Sinestro 2-pack that's available exclusively at Toys R Us. And to be honest, before I got this as a Christmas present for my brother here. And before I got it, I did not even know this was out. But it looks incredible. You want to go ahead and rotate the package, Jay?
Yep.
Yeah, so we see the front there is Hal and Sinestro taking each other on. And it's got a sweet modern cover there. I'll zoom in on it so you can kind of take a look. But yeah, like Hal versus Sinestro there. And then Hal comes with some Green Lantern constructs there. His constructs of will, as it would seem. And on the back here, we got the picture. You'll notice on the back, though, it is a picture of the previous released DC Universe Classic Sinestro, and not the new one that's in the box. The new one has been made to scale with Hal Jordan. But also you see the retro cover that is recreated on the front there, which is awesome, and a little backstory about the two. And then on the side here we got Sinestro's Constructs of Fear, which are yellow, it's a new addition for Sinestro. He's never had the yellow constructs before, and I think all the constructs for Hal are brand new except for one. There's a gun in there that he's had before, but we'll check that out. So it looks pretty sweet. And I'm very excited to open this BM up, so let's get to it. Jay, if you'll do the honors. That's right. Jason's got the magic touch that tape doesn't even matter except for where he forgot to cut it. There it is. Alright, let's whip these guys out of package here. Again, close up here of the constructs. We see the machine gun that's been previously released with like John Stewart. Mace.
Well, that's a wrecking ball.
That's what it is, thank you. And a saw.
For those of you who don't know, those are actually accessories that originally came with the Metal Men. They just put them in this green plastic instead.
Which Metal Men did this one come with? These were both in the same one, right?
No, maybe. I think that one came with iron or something. I don't know. I have one of them. I don't know which one it is.
Alright, yeah, that one came with iron. I think this one might be with gold right now. And then, because it's Sinestro's constructs, this one came with iron, right?
No, this one did.
Good lord. This came with iron.
That came with mercury?
Sure.
Copper? I don't know.
One of the Metal Men, though. And then this little mace here is from, who do you call it? Hawkman. So, it doesn't really even attach to his fist, but in the comics, you know, Sinestro is really notorious for making this construct that he can grab onto. So that's kind of cool. I like it. Yeah. And it was a cheap way of doing things, but it worked, and I dig it. So I'm happy with that. That's fine. Alrighty. This is Hal Jor here.
Good news is it looks like he uses the newer body.
Yep. Yeah, we got a newer spotty style Hal. It's a little bit slimmer than the original DC Direct Hal Jordan.
And you can also tell because on the back, if you flip him around, there's no little insert. That's all solid back, where they used to have the insert where you could put in little, like a cape or something.
Yeah. Now let's look at the front. First thing I'm noticing, two things actually. We have a cleaner Green Lantern symbol on the front. It's slimmer, even than the one picture on the back of the box there. And you can see Hal Jordan's eyes. He has pupils.
That scares me a little bit.
It's kind of creepy that he's actually looking at me, but I kind of like it. That's really nice attention to detail. Let's look at the paint real fast. This is the new, this is like a metallic green paint. They had done this previously on a Toys R Us exclusive Hal Jordan in his new costume duds. All they really did was just kind of paint the bottom down here kind of black instead of green. But they used this metallic paint job, which was really nice. It's kind of a nice touch. It makes him pop from the rest of the core.
I'm noticing that it's also a very glossy black on this figure.
Indeed. Which,
again, makes him look like the movie version.
Yeah, which I'm sure, you know, the movie's coming out in July? June. So I'm sure, you know, we're going to be seeing a lot more Green Lantern stuff. Yeah, they even did a gloss on the white gloves here. I'm not sure you can tell on the camera. But
they're a little shinier.
Yeah, it looks good. Posability seems nice. I'm not noticing any stiff joints on this one. That's something that'll, I mean, of course, you know, vary depending on which one you get. Every toy's a little bit different as far as joints, but this one looks good, and the paint seems nice. I think there might even be a little bit of gloss on his brown hair here too. Give him a little shine.
A little bit of that Grecian.
But not bad at all, I will say. Yeah, this is definitely the newer style Hal Jordan body, so it'll be a lot thinner than the older versions of Hal, which is nice because he's just too big and fat. It's like, man, you gotta lay off of them Justice League donuts or something. But yeah, and even looking at the ring here, let me back up a bit. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's a really nice clean paint job on there too. I'm not seeing a whole lot of paint that's been misplaced or anything. So it looks fantastic to me.
So worth the price tag.
Yeah. So let's get out Sinestro here.
Sweet little Sinestro lantern.
Okay. I'll take the lantern out too. This thing's held in place by... The lantern here is held in place by little rubber bands too.
Serious? That's a good way to break it.
Yeah, it is. Alright.
What's cool about this lantern, you hold it one way, it's a green lantern. You hold it the other way, it's still a yellow lantern with a green handle.
Yeah, pretty sweet. I dig it. I like the double. I think it's cool.
Well, it looks like it did in the comic.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect for recreating comic book covers. Alright, now this is the new and improved Thaal Sinestro.
It's a Thaal or Thaal Sinestro?
It's both, because one, his name is whatever, it's Thall or Aal. Thaal Sinestro, but also he's taller.
That's right. Mostly because of the new legs, and it looks like they even gave him
an extended midsection. Yeah. Again, really clean paint job here. That is just a superb. It's just nice and clean. I'm looking at the arms. These might be new forearms or new arms they gave him too.
You know what's really nice about this figure, Matt?
What's that?
What's really nice about this figure is it's underneath it is not
They
didn't do the Sinestro core Sinestro underneath of it.
Yeah, for the original release of Sinestro, they did the variant which was his Sinestro core costume, the more modern one. And the way they did that is they pre-painted him with the Sinestro core colors, and then they just painted over it to make it a little bit easier. And
so when you look at a lot of the original figures, you can even see like you can see a little bit of the Sinestro core costume underneath.
Yeah. Let's talk about this one real fast. So yeah, they definitely extended. Looks like they gave him a new midsection, lower midsection here to make him taller. And also, these are legs from the Deadman, the DCUC Deadman figure.
There's also, just so you know, there's also new arms right here. That's new. That is probably Deadman or something, because they're elongated.
Yeah. So
they're much longer. They made this Sinestro much leaner and much meaner.
Yeah, the idea was to make him in the same scale as Hal Jordan, which, you know, was nice. I dig it. He definitely looks like Sinestro. And let me do it, just to give you an idea, let me do a side-by-side comparison here for you. Here we have the original Sinestro, and then the newer one. And you can see, definitely taller. And let me just hold them on up here for you to look at side-by-side. New and old. Even they elongated his neck here too, even so that he is taller. You can see the different arms. This one's longer. This one's shorter. Same lower arms, it would seem. Just a newer body in general, it looks like.
A lot cleaner paint apps on this one too.
Yeah.
You know.
Very nice.
And darker blue. Darker blue.
Yeah, that blue stands out. You can't really tell on the camera. Well, I guess you can see it's a little darker than this one here. This one's darker. That one's lighter.
Now, also on the old Sinestro's boots, though, you can see where they actually had sculpted in this little cuff, and on the new one, it's just painted on there. But you know, they had to make the figure taller, and it was probably just easier to do it that way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I think it's pretty sweet. I think they're both really good. When this Sinestro came out, I thought he was awesome. This one looks really good too, though. He's as tall as Hal Jordan, so it really depends on the artist as to whether they're the same size or not. So pretty sweet.
Or not one has an giant alien head.
Yeah, exactly. You can see this would be Sinestro's Green Lantern and Sinestro's evil. Apparently when you go evil, you lose a lot of weight too, so it's like the greatest diet on Earth.
Yeah.
That would seem to be it, but not bad. They're like twins, you know?
Sinestro is evil, a little taller? I think he is. Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently you grow taller, so you know. It's pretty sweet. If you have aspirations of playing basketball, just turn evil and you'll grow those few inches. Alrighty, so here we have the constructs on all the various lanterns here. It worked out that we grabbed all the extra action figures because now we could put all the constructs on somebody. Hal Jordan's got the mace and the machine gun. Let me zoom up so you can get a better look at that. And the machine gun is just, again, a redo of what was released earlier with Jon Stewart. Green Lantern Sinestro has the saw with the movable... it's going to fall now. But it actually turns, which is kind of cool. The new Sinestro, I like to call he's the Thaal Sinestro is what I'm going to call him, has the adjustable wrench and the mace, and Short Sinestro has a pickaxe because he's got some mining to do. And that is all of them together. So that's our review. I guess all in all, I would give this 2-pack very high marks, especially if you're a Green Lantern fan, especially if you collect the DC Universe Classics action figures, because again, it's a taller version of Sinestro that's, the same size as Hal Jordan, if not a bit taller.
Looks a little taller, actually.
Yeah, he's a little bit taller. He looks more lanky and evil alien guy. Is he a really vast improvement over the original one that was shorter?
Yes.
It depends on which one you like better.
I think he is.
I think they're both fine. I think they're both perfect. But, it's your own personal preference, I guess. So, yeah, I would give this 2-pack very high marks. It's available only at Toys R Us, so you can definitely find it there, hopefully. And maybe you'll discover other things, because obviously I wasn't paying enough attention and I didn't even know it was out, so booyah. And I think that's anything else you want to add?
That is it.